Welcome back, everybody, to the Anime Club. Story. Bum, bum, bum.
Bum, bum, bum.
I mean, okay, we mentioned it last time. It's a continuation of the show.
There's some problems with some stuff though I would like to speak about.
Okay, then you go because.
Well, remember during the point that they were parading around and they were using the reason of, "Oh, I read your file," and they didn't say what the freaking heck the thing was about because
yeah, but we could infer it. I mean, yeah, but with her last name, we could infer the part where she was like, "I read your file. Like, why don't we take on a tour?" Obviously, she comes from that part of the world, or she suffered something traumatic in that part of the world.
Yeah, but I want to know at least a little bit more.
My issues with the story entirely come from the fact that outside of some of the stuff that was done in this movie, the story is the same as the story in Tanya, which is a lot of military jargon in one ear, military jargon out the other. And in this movie, it actually tones down on a lot of the Tanya, the series stuff where, you don't see being X or God at all during this. You get implications of him, but you don't see him directly. He doesn't talk to Tanya this time.
Yeah, but also, I mean the fucking jargon. It's not illustrated in an easy way for you to keep up, so it just feels like you're being told a bunch of it's like the equivalent of going to a math class that's way above your level, right? In the middle of the semester, just pick random week 9, walk into a class, sit through it, and then never go back again. And you're not taking notes.
I will say, I think the location this time was a lot more fun than the last one. The last one was generic German, front line. So even when it was on the ground, it didn't have very interesting locales. This time it's in Russia. The locales are just so much more interesting.
Yeah.
And it does a lot more to try paralleling actual world wars with it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's more of a tangible connection.
We here at the Anime Club don't tolerate that cummy bullshit. Okay, this anime movie can basically be described as a lolly raging against the commies.
Yeah.
Which I can respect that for.
Oh, and a revenge-driven American psychopath.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think the flaws of this are the flaws of the show expanded, because the scenes are all expanded.
So let's just put it this way simply. If you liked what the show Tanya had to offer, you're gonna like the movie. If you didn't like the show, you're not gonna like the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's simplified, but that's pretty much what it is, because the movie isn't presenting, despite a change in locale, the movie is not presenting a noticeable change.
It does part of the one story. Thing, but I feel like that's better to talk about in the character section than the story section, because that is a major running plot line of the movie.
Yeah,
I know what this is like. It's like watching a superhero show, but from the villain side. Absolutely boring.
A little bit, yeah. I mean, this is like watching. Okay, you know what? No, this isn't like watching. This is watching a reenactment documentary of World War II, except you're on Germany's side.
A little bit, but not exactly. I mean, yes.
Yeah.
But actually, no.
And there was actually a part in the movie where I asked, which side are these people on? Because I had no idea, the differences between the boardrooms and the people in the boardrooms.
Yeah, I mean, it's a more palatable Germany, but you're still on Germany's side in World War I.
But you're following a specific person instead of just a general overview.
Yeah.
I wish you followed Tanya more, that it focused more on Tanya, but it focuses so much on we're in the boardroom so often, and the boardroom is possibly the worst part of the series in film, in my opinion.
It's filled with alcohol and cigars.
It's every anime, or not even anime, every war boardroom ever. It's just that.
There's a reason why they're called board rooms, ladies and gentlemen.
Bored.
That sums up my thoughts.
Yeah. Ugh.
I've been a downer. Does anyone want to say anything positive? Because I feel like I've been shitting all over the show so far. I feel bad.
I mean, I can't really say anything positive because yes, if you don't like this, you're not going to like it.
Yeah.
The difference is I don't mind having a military jargon expelled at me, even if it does go out the other ear. I like it in principle. And
I don't mind having the jargon spewed at me. I just want like a diagram or like a more visual confirmation of what's happening.
okay, so then that's
Essentially, all they're doing is filling minutes of the movie
yeah.
by
So-
spewing it at us because
so-
it means nothing to any of us
Well, that was like 80%
without
of
a
the show
reference.
as well.
Yeah.
So that's really, if anything, what this show needs to improve on, if anything, is to give us a more clear-cut diagram of showing us the plan in action, or better yet, detail the action scenes with the exposition. Although I feel like that would cut out of a bit out of Tanya's lines during the battles and stuff like that.
Yeah, but her lines consist of like, let's shove it up their ass.
Okay, but some of those were the most entertaining lines in the movie. That's
Yes,
not
but they
why.
are unimportant.
Yeah, but I think
Yeah.
they could still fit it in, honestly. So
Okay.
they could probably fit in the exposition jargon during the actual battle sequences, so that way it cuts down on the time we spend in the boardroom.
Yeah, the board.
Yeah.
The boardroom.
All right. Well, I think we're all dying to talk about characters at this point.
Yeah.
We've touched into Tanya now, so.
Just a little. A like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you back in a couple days. Try harder.